Back everybody, Monday the 15th of February, good to have you with us. Civil society organizations will head to the Constitutional Court in Braamfontein tomorrow to challenge the Restitution of Land Rights Amendment Act. The Act reopened the land restitution process for another 5 years. 50 communities will hold a night vigil at the Constitutional Court to voice their disapproval of the timing of the new process. Well, for more on the organization, the Land Access Movement of South Africa, that's LAMOSA. We've got with us a former director, Constance Mogale, to talk to us a little bit about this. Good to have you on the program. Welcome to Morning Live.
Thanks for having me.
So, for those of us who don't really know it, please explain to us LAMOSA's disapproval of the timing of this particular act.
LAMOSA's disapproval comes as a result of the approximately 8,000 claims that are still not finalized. And we know that the cut-off date of 1998 left out many outside.
Constance, I'm just going to interrupt you there. It seems that we've got a little bit of a problem with your microphone. We're just going to get the standby mic in order to do this. But again, as just to put you in the picture, we've got civil society organizations that are expected to head to the Constitutional Court in Braamfontein tomorrow to challenge the Restitution of Land Rights Amendment Act. And what we're talking to is about the timing of this particular act and the constitutionality of it. And I think we've got I hope we've got your mic back there, Constance. Constance, just to begin putting us in the picture about the timing of this act and your disapproval.
Our disapproval comes as a result of the outstanding land claims that are not yet finalized. And our fear is that the people who have been waiting for more than 20 years now for their claims to be finalized it's going to be delayed by the new old order claim, by the new claims. So we also have we have concerns about the way that the Amendment Act was pushed through Parliament without proper public participation and proper procedures. So we are not totally against land reform or development happening, but we also concerned that the overlapping claims on the old order claim are going to delay the process.
So we're talking about, when we talk about the older claims, we're talking about 8,257. Is that an accurate number, or is it more than that, actually?
I think it's approximately, because even those who are settled are partially settled.
Okay.
You find that people have claimed 32 farms and only 21 hectares has been settled. But because there was a celebration and there was a handover ceremony, government will take that as a settled claim, but it's not a settled claim because the current owners are still resisting to hand over the claim. The processes are still in the Land Claims Court, and so it could be more than that.
More than that.
Yeah.
But I mean, besides the individuals, we're talking about 50 communities that are going to be affected. Where are these communities mostly located?
LAMOSA worked in 4 provinces, the former Transvaal. So most of these communities are located in the former Bantustans, the former Bophuthatswana, Leboa, Kgomo, KwaNdebele. And those are rural claims, and we're not talking too much about individual claims. Those are community claims which are organized under the communal property associations.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just to get your understanding properly, it's not that you're necessarily against all of this, and you do welcome the extension to the 30th of June, but what you're asking for is that the previous ones be settled first before anything else happens. Is that kind of your demand? Is that what you're asking for?
Yes, that's what we're asking for. When the government announced the cut-off date of 1998, LAMOSA lobbied them not to close the process, because we knew that most people, especially in the deep rural areas of Taung, didn't have proper information in time and they will miss the deadline. And hence we lobbied for them to extend the deadline, and they didn't. And we continually lobbied for them to extend the deadline because we thought they would have finished the restitution claims. They have promised in 1994 that after 5 years, which was 1999, 30% of the land would have been delivered to the people. And they have extended that deadline to 2014, and yet 2014 has come and gone, and still it's not there. Yeah. That is why we're saying we were not envisaging the delays that happened within the commission. We really lobbied for the opening because we thought they would have finished the claims by now. But now, with the pace that they have been going, we are saying to them, let's let's bite what we can chew. Let's deal with the already existing claims.
Indeed,
and
before
moving to others.
Just finally, where are the people who are waiting on the Lands Right Amendment?
Most of them, I mean, because of our budget, we transported some of them. They are here in Joburg. They will be there on Tuesday. But people who are waiting for this amendment, most of them now have passed away, because people who knew the history of the claims, the history of the dispossession, were old people who couldn't survive the years. Now, they are there, but we have now new descendants who have the risk of, if the case goes to court, might not be accurate with the facts because of they have lost the history
and lose out on what is rightfully theirs.
Yes.
Thank you for talking to us. We wish you the best of luck for tomorrow, because the civil society organisations heading to the Constitutional Court tomorrow, that's actually going to be challenging the Restitution of Land Rights Act. Talking to us about this is a former director of LAMOSA, Constance Mogale. Thank you. Thanks very much for being with us here on the programme.